The GBPJPY was a profitable trade for us during the course of last week's trading session, as we were able to close over 200 pips with two positions running on the spare. We were able to catch this bearish move that happened during the course of last week. Sorry, we were able to catch this bearish move during the course of last week. And are we still going to go bearish on this one? That we don't know. That's a question mark. Are we going to go bullish from this point, or are we still going to continue? Are we going to go bullish from this point? Hold on a second. From this point where we see price go, or are we going to be bearish as we'll be expecting a breakdown of the structure to send price going down? That's that. So if we look at what has been happening in the past on this one, as we zoom to the left hand side of structure, we could see clearly that we've had a demand zone around this area that has held price supported for quite a long time, at least between April 2021 and February of this year, before we now saw this bullish move that happened at the beginning of March of this year. So, with that being said, definitely we have been on the uptrend as the pound has continued to gain momentum against the Japanese yen. And in that regard, somebody will say, let's be looking for buying opportunity. Of course, we can be looking for buy opportunity too, but the scenario we found here shows that buyers appears to be losing momentum at this point, as we can see something that looks more like a reversal structure, a lower high, and probably we might be seeing a breakdown of structure, a retest as price will go further down to that demand zone we've identified earlier. Without jumping into much conclusion, the first thing we can say is this: we have a bullish engulfing. No, we have an impulse leg, and we all know that after every impulse leg, there is a retracement phase that could happen. And when the retracement phase will culminate is what we don't know. So if we bring out our retracement tool and run it through the last impulse leg that we can see on the daily time frame, definitely our golden zone will fall around this area. That's 50 and 78.6% retracement of the last impulse leg. So we might be having a buy opportunity here. Is that so? I would like to give that a question mark because we are not sure what's going to happen. So let's have it like this. And looking at what we have at 160 area, let's make this our key level. This 160 area, let's make this our key level because this area shares a demand, and we have a resistance right here. We have two demands here, and we have a resistance, a little resistance around this area. So let's make this our key level, which is right at exactly 160, a very strong psychological level. Key level at 160 on the GBPJPY. That's 160 Japanese yen. Let's put it at the bottom, and then we have something like this. S- So, with that being said, bringing back our candlestick chart, our key level at this point will be our guide going into the new week. Coupled with this bearish trend line we've identified here, will be our guide going into the new week. So, what are we going to be looking out for? Well, it is possible that this is seen as a reversal pattern. Hold on a second. This is seen as a reversal pattern where we'll be looking for a breakout of structure around this here, which is the neckline. And we might be looking forward to something like this. Probably price breaks back into this buy opportunity zone, after which we look forward for a trend continuation to the upside. That is one way to look at it. And the other way to look at it is this: considering a long-term bullish momentum, it is possible that price may actually pick up from this area and slice through that bearish trend line and move to the upside from this area, especially if we are considering the bullish momentum on this one. And if we look closely into what has been happening since the last week of March, we will notice that we can have a demand zone right around this area. As you can see, as soon as price comes into this area, we saw momentums that push price to the upside. So our demand zone will be green, and let's label it. Let's give it a label, demand zone. So we have something like this, and well, okay, we have something here. Now, with a demand zone around this area, there is a possibility that price will probably break out of this trend line, do a retest into the trend line or the key level, and move continue to the upside. And in that case, definitely we'll still need to hold on, as I said, and let's see what happens during the course of the week. So if we have a breakdown of that key level and we have probably many retests, like multiple small retests of this area, we might want to be selling, and that's going to give us around selling into this buy opportunity. So that's we'll be having a minimum of 300, 350, 400 pips thereabout. So with that being said, we need to have our fingers crossed, and let's watch what happens during the course of the week. However, when I look at this again, I'm saying that we have another key level around this area, but let's see what happens. And whatever happens, I will definitely share a update in the comment section on my trading view account. On this note, I will say good night.